The early signs a mile under the sea are promising, but BP can't yet say for sure if its so-called top kill plan to plug its blown-out well with drilling mud is working. One thing is clear, though, the spill is now almost certainly the worst in U.S. history. New federal estimates show nearly 18 million gallons have already gushed in the Gulf, 7 million more than the Exxon Valdez dumped off Alaska in 1989. On Capitol Hill, the fury at BP only grew.
We watched the company most responsible for the spill, British Petroleum, understate the spill's extent and impact while trying to escape blame for the Earth's greatest environmental catastrophe since Chernobyl.
As fresh globs of tar and sludge stained more Gulf marshlands and wildlife, President Barack Obama held his first news conference in months to defend the response and shrug off comparisons to Hurricane Katrina.
And I'm confident that people are going to look back and say that this administration was on top of what was an unprecedented crisis.
He also announced new offshore drilling curves, extending the current hold on deep water wells and putting off new drilling planned for Alaska. Meantime, the head of the Minerals Management Service, which regulates such drilling, quit.
And I want people in there who are operating at the highest level and aren't making excuses when things break down.
But ultimately, Obama says, the buck stops with him.
It is my job to make sure that everything is done to shut this down.
Yet in Louisiana, residents seemed underwhelmed.
I don't think the federal government's doing a whole lot. The spill was an unfortunate accident which could occur again.
Nor is there much joy that Obama is set to visit a second time.
If President Obama was actually on top of things like he claims he is, he could stay in Washington and have his people down here dealing with things.
The president says he knows Gulf Coast residents will be angry as long as oil continues to come ashore. But he says he wakes up every morning focused on the crisis. In fact, he says while he was shaving, his daughter Malia poked her head in the bathroom and asked, "Daddy, have you plugged the hole?" Mark Smith, The Associated Press, the White House.